Vita carnes. Okay, so you versus one of the big critters like the mimic or the meatworm, I think we can consider you dog food. But if you were pitted against like a trimming, I'd say you could punt that little red chicken nugget a good 30 yards. The boiled one. So I would say that the only thing you would need to beat this creature is to stop watching the screens. But judging the likelihood of that based on the last time you touched grass, I'm gonna have to give it to the boiled sweet potato over here. Urban Spooks the Painters. There was a lot of question as the series was running about whether or not these killers were human or supernatural. We learned in the last entry that they are both allergic to bullets, and I keep that thing on me, so I'll put the painters down like a sick dog. The Greylock Thought Forms. I guess it really depends on what kind of thoughts are influencing the forms here. If it's one caused by intense generational family trauma, you might be taking the L, but if it's just like the ghost of a man's sexual frustrations, I think you might have a shot. The alternates from the Mandela catalog. So I feel like this one depends entirely on you, but that also means it's kind of a fair fight, so it's right down the middle. Personally, I keep a human on retainer for dirty work, and they killed their alternate. Or wait, maybe they are the alternate. I need to get back to you on that. That wasn't as encouraging as I meant it to be. The man in the suit. Now, if it's actually just the guy who melted in the suit, I'd say he could probably take on that soup dumpling, but he seemingly has much more strength than your typical liquefied person. You know, if you can bench 2 plates on each side, you can take him. If not, you're fucked. The monster is hiding under America from Monument Mythos. Okay, so if they had to build giant statues to keep him contained, there's no way you stand a chance. I don't need to build anything to keep you contained. You do it yourself as long as there's Wi-Fi and a way to get food into your lair. So this one goes to Big Ugly underneath the Pentagon. Local 58. Okay, so the villain of Local 58 I think is still unknown, but they are in some way manipulating or being the moon. So I'm gonna say that you're fighting the moon, and honestly, you versus the moon, my money is on the lunatic Lunar Larry the whole time. You're fucked. The Woodcrawlers, aka Skinwalkers from Gemini Home Entertainment. I'm not sure how big of a gun you have in your house, but if the creature somehow enters all your friends and family to make an army of your former support system around you, I don't know, I'd rather give it the win and be with my friends. The animatronics in the Walton Files. I'm not big into mascot horror, so I don't know whether or not these are supernatural. Assuming they aren't, they could be defeated by you not being so careful with an opened bottle of water. The giant alien amorphous amoeboid from Midwest Angelica. There's no possible way you could win this one. You're just gonna get absorbed, straight up. If you'd like to win technically, even though you're gonna die, try verbal debate. For some reason, I feel like it would not be good at that. The Root Creature Skin Snatcher from Basewood County. So it steals human skin? Remind me again, can you guys live without skin? No? Well, I think you know that the answer is then, don't you? Tangivirus. These are a species of mind-controlling parasitic worms. They're gonna need to fight with all the other parasites in your body, and besides that, you're not even able to control your own dark, twisted mind. Much less your dark, twisted bowels. So I think those worms are gonna have their work cut out for them. See what I did to all these analog horror monsters? Imagine I could do it to a human that didn't like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled. I wouldn't want to find out. Shout out the inner circle. Love y'all. Bye.